Hey boys and girls, and welcome to shorter attention what I was doing and things like that. Hopefully it helps you out, you know, hopefully. Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Monday. All right. Yeah. All right. Stop it. Alrighty, so I wanted to make a quick video real quick before I went out and did a bike ride. Today's cardio day, so should be a lot of fun. So we're going to continue on with our relationship videos. It's a four-parter about how PTSD affects various relationships in your life. Before I do that, I wanted to start by saying that on 22, we do have our exercise this week. It's going to be at Government Canyon Park at 9 a.m. First 5 people that sign up for that, I'll go ahead and pay for your parking there, so that way you don't have to come and that way you don't have to pay to come out and run. We do still have t-shirts for sale. They are $15. They're red with the black lettering. We still have all shapes and sizes available. We're trying to sell 50 by the end of the month, because we can do that, we can turn around and sponsor 6 people to run our next 5K. So help us out. And then finally, we do have a softball tournament we're going to host here in September. It is $300 to get a team of 12 to come play. We're also looking for sponsorship from any local businesses, anything like that. If you would like, we're making these big ass banners that we're going to hang out in the outfield there. And for $300, you can advertise your business all day with everybody that comes out to play a softball game. Should be a lot of fun there. So yesterday we talked a little bit about how your own self-image affects the relationships around you. So now I wanted to talk a bit about PTSD and your friendships. So let me go ahead and erase this fella real quick. I had music play yesterday, but I totally forgot to play it, so let's do this. I think that's not enough. There we go. Okay, so basically we're going to talk about how PTSD affects how you see your friends and how your friends see you. So let's start. Them. So basically, when you're suffering from PTSD, there's a couple things you tend to do. You tend to avoid anything that might trigger any sort of response. You might isolate yourself from your friends and family, and all that leads back into your depression. So how you see your friends is basically avoid, what else we got? Anger, and then codependency. Okay, so whenever you have PTSD, this is not universal. This is just you know, it mixes matches in between people, but the basic consensus is whenever you see your friends, you know, sometimes you try to avoid them. You avoid hanging out with them. Maybe sometimes you spend so much time overthinking something that you're so stressed out and you're tired that you can't even go out. And then another thing, a big part of PTSD is anger and anger outbursts. And sometimes you'll hang out with your friends and they'll do something you don't like, and instead of just giving a perfectly reasonable response, you know, you go above and beyond. You lose your mind on your friends. And then finally, the big one here is codependency. That's where you rely on your friends for your own happiness. Instead of finding it inside yourself, you rely on the people around you to make you happy. When they don't make you happy, which inevitably they won't, you ultimately get mad and then you avoid them. So it kind of links back up there. So then that is how PTSD affects your friendships with them. So let me go ahead. Now on the other side of that coin, your friends might think, let's see, issue has changed. Especially if you don't open up to your friends, they don't know what is going on. They might have a couple thoughts like this. And then finally, yeah, excuse my handwriting, I'm pretty bad at this. So basically, whenever you're hanging out with your friends, if you don't explain to them what's been going on, if you don't explain to them like, hey, I've gone through something traumatic, I'm trying to fix myself, I'm trying to better myself, then some of the general thoughts they might have is like, hey, he, she has changed because of what has happened. I don't recognize that person anymore. Why is he, she so mad? You know, this is a perfectly normal situation. Why are you losing your mind over this? And then finally, you know, going back to the codependency, I don't want to hang out all the time, dude. So it's good whenever you're in your recovery. It is very good to include your friends and your family and your significant other in your recovery, because they need to know what's going on. They need to know what's going on in your head and how they can help you out. What's not good is not opening up to them and then letting those symptoms run back into the relationship. So that's some of the good and bad there. So with that being said, I'm going to knock out some of these push-ups real quick, and we will continue on with our day. Okay, so yeah, friends are very important. They're important for any aspect of your life, even if you don't have PTSD. It's very, very important to have friends. We all know this. We all have friends. We all have family, things like that. When it comes down to your own recovery and trying to better yourself and improve your self-image on the world, who you surround yourself with is the type of world you're going to see. So if you surround yourself with negative people, you're going to see a negative world. And if you surround yourself with positive people, you're going to see a positive world. So that's really key when it comes to fixing yourself, is surrounding people, like-minded people, people that like the things that you do. So with that being said, I hope you guys liked the video. I got to get out of here. I got a bike ride to do. And I will see you all tomorrow.